up, guys, and thank you for tuning in for another video. Today we're going to be jumping right into it and looking at the Hollyland Mars 300 Pro Enhanced. I've been using this since I got it, so I've kind of have an idea on how I've been incorporating this in my workflow, but I'm going to go ahead and unbox this with you guys so you guys can see what it comes with within the box. Now, I'm sure you already have an idea of what this is. This is a wireless transmitter, which will allow me to connect this from my camera to an external monitor so I can be viewing what my camera is looking at as I'm adjusting my shot. But before we jump into it, I will let you know that I'm a one-man band. I do not have an assistant with me. I do everything by myself. The gigs that I go out and shoot is mainly by myself. And when I'm by myself, I notice that I do a lot of walking back and forth as I'm setting up my shots. And when I'm walking back and forth, it's just an extra step that I have to do. But having this Mars 300 Pro, it really does help me a lot. It's almost like having an extra assistant with me as, you know, I'm monitoring my image, not having to go back and forth to my camera and back to my monitor. And another thing is that this actually does make me look a bit more professional as I'm sitting down with my client and I have the camera on him. I'm able to show him or her my external monitor, and they're able to see themselves on how they're gonna look with the final video, or at least have an idea on how the shot is looking. All right, so let's go ahead and unbox this. Like I mentioned, I have been using this since I received it, but I put it back together in its box so you guys can see what exactly it comes with when you do receive it. So right out of the box, it's very simple. The boxing is really well put together. Just your manual, a card, and right here you have your transmitter and your receiver. The cool thing about these is that they are not cheaply made. Like, they're very solid. As you guys can see, they almost look like they're made out of metal. They don't weigh, they weigh very light. As a matter of fact, this battery right here weighs more than this transmitter and receiver. So it's a good thing since, you know, it doesn't really add any weight to your setup. Now, moving this over to the side, it also comes with a USB-C cable, which is actually really interesting because it allows you to power this on with a USB-C. So it has two full-size HDMI connections and a USB-C. The USB-C, I have not used this because, I mean, the whole point is to be wireless, but it is awesome to have that just in case something happens and you actually need to hook this up to an external power bank. It'll give you some extra running time. It also comes with this little shoe mount adapter, which I believe this can attach to one of these devices, and this will go to the camera. I have not used it like this yet, but it's really convenient to have. And it also comes with this little device right here, which I am not even sure what this is, but oh, I see. This will attach to the bottom and it gives you extra mounting ports, which again is really convenient. It's cool that it comes with, but I've not used it just yet. I'm sure I'm actually going to use this connection, so I'm actually going to leave that attached. This is actually really cool that it has these extra ports. And on the other side, we have these antennas, which these antennas will attach to the top of the transmitter, which these antennas will give a stronger signal when you're connecting all this together. And really easy to set up. You just go ahead and screw it in. You know, it takes a few seconds and you're ready to go. Now let's talk about what you're gonna need to power this on. You're gonna need two Sony L series batteries, which you might have a lot of these laying around your house if you already have an external monitor. If you don't, these are actually really easy to get a hold of. I'll leave some down in the description. And I use this bigger battery because this one will go on my Ninja V, which will need a lot more power than what these will take. Now I'm gonna go over on how to set this up. It's actually really simple. When I received it, I was a little scared at first because I thought it was gonna be pretty complicated to set up, but it's actually really easy, very simple. So I'm gonna go through real quick and show you guys. I'm using the Canon EOS R for my demonstration. One thing you guys are gonna wanna do for whatever camera you're using, I would recommend that you guys switch the HDMI resolution and go and select 1080p, so is outputting a 1080p signal. Once you have that, you will just simply connect the HDMI out of your camera In this case, since I'm using the EOS R, it needs this small adapter, which is pretty annoying. So coming from the HDMI out of your camera into the transmitter HDMI in. And once you have that, you grab your external monitor. I have the Ninja V. And with your external monitor, you will just come from your HDMI in, and we'll connect that to the receiver HDMI out. Once we have that plugged in and your batteries are also ready to go, you will simply just turn on your receiver and your transmitter, and obviously your camera should be on, and also your monitor. And there you guys have it. I have my camera right here. Now, like I said, it's very easy and fast to set this up. I didn't have to connect anything or go into the menus. Now, you do have options to go and assign your connection if you do lose your connection. But from the time that I've been using this, I've not had any signal dropouts. Hopefully it doesn't happen, but it's been a solid connection. Now, there is a minor delay. I believe the delay is like 0.08 seconds, which, I mean, you will be able to notice it. I don't know if you can kind of see right here. It's nothing that really bugs me. I don't have an issue with it. Probably just depending on the type of content that you're shooting, you might have an issue with it, but like for me, it's not that noticeable. I'm still able to use this setup with no problems. So I'm really using these setups when I'm doing interviews and also when I'm filming my YouTube videos. I actually have another YouTube channel where I do a lot of beat making tutorials, and when I'm making those videos, I have a top-down camera as I do right now, and this is the 1DX Mark III, and the 1DX Mark III has no flip out screen, so I'm able to attach this and look at my entire setup. Again, I just mentioned in the beginning, I'm a one-man band, and having these tools with me really make my life a lot easier. Ever since I picked this up, I've been using this for all of my videos, and actually while I did this video, I had to put it back in the box. So when I started filming this without it, I really did feel the void of not having it, and it really does kind of spoil you in your workflow once you start using these tools. Now, overall, I would recommend this since it's so simple to use, very easy, and very useful for people similar to my workflow where it's just by yourself, you're doing everything. So these type of tools I highly recommend. So that's gonna wrap it up for us today, guys. If you guys are interested in this product or want to know more about it, make sure you guys go down to the description. I will leave a link so you guys can actually go to the product page and purchase it and find out some more information. If I did not cover some details, if you guys want to know more about it, let me know down in the comments and I will do my best to answer those questions. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll catch y'all on our next video. Peace.